So a local comic book store was doing a 50% off sale with a little bit more for some titles. I stopped by. So what books did I pick up? Let's take a look on this video from Bronzeville Comics. Hello panelologists, this is Jim from Bronzeville Comics coming to you with another video. Before we get started, like, comment, subscribe, and do all that great stuff. Check out the description of this video for links to my eBay store, my email, my whatnot, and my Instagram. I'm also going to put a link to the store that had the sale. So All Yeah Comics in Harrison, New York, advertised. I saw on Facebook that they were having they're trying to move inventory out of their back stock because they had new, collections that they had processed, and they wanted to filter it into their back stock. And so they were doing 50% off their back issue bins. And they were doing, because the back issue bins that were the most stuffed were letters H through M, which they were doing 70% off. So I said, let me stop by after work and just quickly grab some books. So let's just take a look at a little bit of what their back stock looks like. So it is a really great LCS. In terms of back issues, they have a ton of stuff, and it's all extremely well organized. You can see they had three levels of books, and the H through M's were kind of on the bottom. That was probably why they were the most stuffed, is because that's the most difficult for people to pick through. It's easy just if you're browsing just to go through the top. So I said, let me start with the H's. And I was kind of, let's fill in some books I need for runs. So Hellblazer. I picked up issue number, I didn't have for some reason, and I was let me get this in focus, issue number 59 of Hellblazer. This was the only issue I was missing up through issue 152 when I stopped collecting it. Right? So, again, this was 70% off, so most of these were, I think, $4 books. And I picked up this many. I stopped when I got to issue 200. Now, they didn't have every issue in the run, but just a big stack of Hellblazer. I didn't realize. Hellblazer, I stopped at 152. It went up through issue 300. And, yeah. So, John Constantine, who had his first appearance in Swamp Thing number 37. He had his own title that ran with the Vertigo line for a very long time. And so that's just going to be all PC, all going to reading material. I didn't have that much time. So I was digging through the rest of the back stock, and I wasn't really looking at prices, but what they do for older books, they tended to have, not for everyone, conditions. There was one 20-cent House of Secrets. Sure. So this was marked at $5, right? So it's 70% off. I paid $1.50 for this. Can't beat that. Okay, issue number 4, which is the first appearance of Layla Miller. And issue number 7, this is the issue in which Wanda says, no more mutants. So those are both keys. And they were kind of priced accordingly, but you take 70% off, and they're good deals. This is a Howard the Duck I picked up because it is a pence variety. Now, the in the 60s, the pence varieties for Marvel just had a, I think it's an 8D or 9D. But here it's a 12p, and you get, instead of Marvel Comics Group, you get Marvel All Color Comics. But everything else is the same. So it's got a Spider-Man appearance. That I thought was pretty cool. I grabbed 2 copies, and I have to take close looks at these, of The Huntress #1. Check out condition. A couple of issues of Impulse. This was another book I stopped collecting. So pick those up. They're each listed for $3. So I paid 90 cents for these. And then I said, hey, why not? Let's grab some Incredible Hulks. Mid-grader, a little bit lower, 111, but it's a 12 center. So, I paid $1.50 for that. And 174. And again, another $1.50 book. Sure. Dancing right around the big one. 183, second appearance of Zax. 214, this is the first cover appearance of Jack of Hearts. 228, first appearance of Carla Sofin as Moonstone. That was a bigger book when we didn't realize that the Thunderbolts wasn't going to be anything like the comic book. She's in the original Thunderbolts team. 245, the first appearance of Super Mandroid. Not bad. And then some Iron Mans, and this is about as far as I got. But I figured, I'm going to grab some double-digit Iron Mans for the prices that they have them. This is issue number 80, which is a pretty cool Jack Kirby cover. This is when he returned. This is the origin of the Black Llama. This is issue 81. The mid-grader, I don't know. I don't think that's Kirby cover. Doesn't say. 81. Issue 85. This is where he battles the Freak, who is Happy Hogan. And he's upgraded to his Mark IV armor. And then did I show this one already? No. Wait, what was? Yeah, I did. Yeah. So that was the last book I picked up. I just ran out of time. So, again, that was All Yeah Comics in Harrison, New York. They're doing this sale through Saturday. And so when I checked out, I said, have you, I was just chatting with the owner, like, have you been busy today? He goes, yeah, we've been having people in and out all day. I goes, Street Side been in? He goes, yeah, he was the second person here. So I'm like, I called Street Side. I'm like, who was the person that was there before you? So he had picked up some books. I just wish I had more time to dig around. And mostly I would be looking for books just to fill in runs in the PC. I might stop by later this week if time allows. But, it was just kind of cool to go there and pick up some comic books. So, like, the sticker price of all that came to $210. I paid $63 for everything. So, again, I could have hunted through the others. I'd be a little more selective at 50% off, but still 50% off. And everything's organized. So you have a title you're looking for, you can find it fairly easily. And they just have a ton of back issues. So if I have more time, I'll go back and just dig a little bit more. That's it. Just a real quick video on that. So, you know, the take advantage of the sales that come along. Again, this is going on. I know, I think through Sunday. So Sunday, I think it's October 6th. I'll put their website in the description of this video. I'd like to thank you all for stopping by. Let me know what you think, and if you've had a chance to get there, if you're in the area. It's in Harrison, New York, and Westchester. You can take a look at a couple of my other videos here. And this is Jim saying until next time, enjoy your comics.